Hello.
Hey, everybody, it's Lisa Copeland, and I've got Glenn Lundy on the line. Today is 15 Minutes of Fierce. Glenn, how are you?
I am great. How are you doing, Miss Elisa Copeland?
Good morning. Yeah, I am so glad we figured out technology. So, if all of you knew the rest of the backstory, I've been trying to call Lundy for about 10 minutes and vice versa. But today is Wednesday, and today is our business spotlight. And so I thought there was no better business to spotlight than Rise and Grind.
Well,
And
I'm okay with that.
Glenn Lundy. Let's see here. So, yeah, because I'm on a split screen now. I hope everyone is doing great today. How are you doing today, Mr. Lundy?
I am fabulous, man. I'm having an incredible morning.
Yeah, tell us why. Tell us why. Come on, bring us in the loop. These are all of our people.
Well, I'm having an incredible morning for a couple of reasons. One, all of my technology actually worked at my house this morning
Good for
for
you.
for the first time in a while. Everything worked really, really, really well, and we just had a great show today. I got to kiss my wife this morning. She was up before I left the house, so it's just been a great morning, you know.
Okay, well, for those of you, I want to jump on and say good morning to everybody. And of course, I'm not having the greatest technology morning, so I'm going to use my phone. I want to acknowledge all of our great friends. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Let me just turn this down. So let me just tell you who's on here this morning, Mr. Lundy. We got Jeff.
I'd love to know.
We got Jeff, we got Michelle, we've got Laura, we've got Max, we've got Dina, we've got Liza, we've got Janelle, we've got Michael Brown, we've got Melissa, we've got Josh, and we've got Nigel, and that's just so far. And for those of you that are just tuning in, this is Lisa Copeland. It's 15 Minutes of Fierce. Today is my Wednesday spotlight, and I decided that I wanted to spotlight one of my favorite entrepreneurs, and that is Mr. Glenn Lundy.
Yo, yo, yo. Lisa, you're my favorite, and I am
know.
so
Did
thankful for you.
did you get the link I sent you this morning since I was your assistant yesterday?
No, I did not. Where did you send it?
I sent it to your email address.
Oh, well, I don't have an email. Which one did you send it to?
Glenn
Lundy at
dot.
dancummins.com?
No.
Because I don't work there anymore.
You
I
don't
know
work
if you
there
do
anymore,
that or
baby.
not.
We're going to talk about that. Glenn.Lundy at glenlundy.com.
All right, I'll have to take a
Yeah,
look.
just check
I
it out.
don't
But anyways,
see.
so
Where
this
are you
week,
live? Are you live on your business page? I can't
yes,
find it.
only my business page. And,
My
and people are finding it. So, okay, guys, so most of you guys know Glenn Lundy, and for those of you that don't, he is the husband of one, the father of seven, an amazing entrepreneur who had the guts to, this is why he's my fierce business spotlight. He had the guts to walk away from a very high profile job and follow his dream. And that's like the nutshell. And I love that. And that's why we want to talk about your business today. But this week I have been in a New York state of mind. And you're heading to
Yes,
New
you
York
have.
tomorrow. I have been. I still have the cold to prove it. My third cup of coffee this morning just so I can clear my voice out. But and we had Ben Stock on the show yesterday, and he and I talked about this whole New York state of mind, and and you and I talked last night with your precious daughter Savannah, but doesn't it almost take you getting into a mindset, knowing you're going into New York, knowing you're going in to speak? It's the number one dealer in the country, and Ben Stock is like fierce on steroids, and
Right.
and to run at his level and to run at that city's level. How are you feeling today? What are you doing to get into your New York state of mind?
Well, yesterday I spent 5 hours at the mall. Let's just start there.
Did you get one of
Okay.
those $1,000 suits?
I didn't get one of those $1,000 suits. I already had a couple of those.
Ooh, sharp dressed.
I did take them to the dry cleaner though to make sure that they're fresh because I know that
He
Ben
will
Stock
judge you.
is
He will judge you.
well in a good way though.
Yes.
He has an expectation. He has a high level expectation, which makes me honored that he would even have me step foot in his store. That tells me how he feels about me. But I'm definitely going to over deliver. I'm all about over delivering. So we spent some time. I made sure my daughter got a brand new fresh dress. She got a pea coat for that New York, for that New York minute for her.
How
I
about
got
some
new
earmuffs?
shoes.
Did you get her some earmuffs?
We got a little hoodie, little pink hoodie.
Okay.
It's real cute. It's real cute. We got her some Michael Kors tennis shoes that she's gonna
Dang!
rock on Saturday morning when she's there in the store. I have a whole new deck and presentation for Paragon Honda that I've never done for anyone ever. And I'm super excited to deliver it because, like you said, it's got to be that New York state of mind. It's got to be fresh. It's got to be new. It's got to be relevant. And it's got to have
same
impact.
Time we say it.
It's got to have impact.
It does.
So that's how I'm getting ready. I'm jacked up. We'll pack tonight. We leave first thing in the morning. I don't speak in New York until Saturday morning at 8:30. My daughter and I will be there tomorrow morning by 8 o'clock because I want 2 full days to really get into that New York state of mind before I deliver for the Paragon Honda squad.
And they are a squad too. But the thing I will tell you, because I love speaking at their sales meetings, they have a great spread of food in the back. Brian feeds those guys. You know,
nice.
He feeds them very, very well because he expects them to perform at a very, very high level. Let's see who else is on here right now. We got Trendy, we got Vicky, we got Janelle, we got Chris, we got Chad, we've got Nigel, we've got Sandra, who happens to be Brian's sister. We've got Craig Lockhart, we've got Scott Simons, we've got Heather, we've got Melvin. I mean, come on. We've got Adam, we've got Anthony, we've got Megan. It just keeps going. We've got Robin. We've got everybody on the show today. They're watching. And so, Glenn, you have always been, you and I, the minute we met, we have the same agents in New York, and that's how we met each other. But the minute you and I met, we've always been like, you've been like my brother from another mother. Like you and I are so aligned in our thinking and our ideas, and both of us took really big risks in our careers, and we walked away from very high profile jobs, very successful jobs, so that we could follow our dream. And that's how we met, is because we've got the same agents in New York, because those are the guys that help people follow their dreams, right? And they help us create, yes, and they help us create personal brands. Can you tell us any part of an announcement that you and I talked about that might have come into your email, or is that still a secret to all of our 10,000 million best friends on Facebook?
I mentioned it right at the end of my show yesterday, but I was having technical difficulties. So some people caught it and some people did not. But yeah, I got an email from the largest agency in the self-help area, people that work with Joel Osteen, Steve Harvey, Emmett Smith, T.D. Jakes, and I am officially I have a contract with the #1 literary agent in the world.
I'm so proud of you.
Look, the confetti's falling down right now.
Woo!
Man, it's been a lot of work to get it, Lisa. It's been a lot of work to get it, but it came in my box just the other day at just the right time. God's timing is incredible, so it came at just the exact right moment, and I'm super excited about it.
Well, and
she's in New York, actually. She's in New York.
Oh, because Nina lives in Dallas, but she'll be in New York with you at the same time?
That's what I heard.
Well, that's very exciting. Well, hopefully she is going to be able to get over to Paragon Honda, and she is going to be able to hear you speak, because I brought you to Las Vegas with me, I don't know, probably a month ago, when Chrysler FCA hired me to keynote their Western region, and I had to speak twice, and I'm like, I'm bringing Lundy with me because he's fresh, he brings this new approach, he's one of us, that's the thing that I think, Glenn, that you and I are successful in the auto industry, because there's a lot of people out there and they claim the motivation, they claim this and they claim that, but they haven't, and Brian and I talked about this, they haven't done the job, number one. Right. Number two, they haven't done it at the level we've done it, like as in, hello, we're #1, hello, we're #2 for used cars. Like, hello, I'm Brian Benstock, I'm #1 or #2 Honda dealer in the country. Like, we, the three of us, me, you, and B-Stock, we play it to win. Like, there is no reason to spend 6 days a week in a car dealership, 15 hours a day, if you're not there to be #1. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. It was my guiding principle, my guiding light, and it worked out okay.
Yeah, I'm 100% in agreement with you. Not only do we have to win just because we like to win, right? Like, it's not about us wanting to win, but I think something that Brian does, something that you do, something that I know that I do for a fact, is we take other people off our shoulders. We want other people to grow. We want other people to thrive. We want other people to win. And so in order for everyone that worked for me in those dealerships, in order for them to win, we had to perform at absolute top level. Like, we had to be the best. It was the only way that everybody could feed their families, everybody could have reliable people, everybody could could pay their bills. The only way we could do that is if we were at the top. Otherwise, when we're in that mediocre, average, or below average area, got a room full of broke people with personal issues, with emotional issues,
right.
And they're not thriving. And so I think that's one of the separators between you, Brian, and the other power players out there, Scott Simons, guys like that, and Liza.
That's right.
I think that's one of the separators is we care so deeply for other people's success. And that's what drives us to be number one or number two.
Liza is on this show. She's watching it. Liza, my assistant's going to reach out to you. I've got to have you on here. Liza, talk about a power broker. She and Scott Simons, who's already been on the show. But Liza, just power brokers. But to your point, there's very few. Like, you're more worried about feeding your employees, as is Ben Stock, as Liza and Scott and all the other good car dealers out there, than feeding their jet full of fuel, right? It isn't about your jet rolling around and being a bully. It's about making sure your people can make a living so that they can be in a strong New York state of mind. Well, Glenn, this is a 15-minute show, and I'm going to make an ask of our audience today. Because you and I share audiences, we share friends, we share a lot of stuff down the thing. And speaking of sharing, Glenn Lundy has got, this split screen really messes me up. Here we go. This is my favorite absolute gift.
I think you only did split screen. You were hoping I was eating a bagel.
Oh, Lundy, the payback is going to be bigger. It's going to be way bigger than that. I will never forget speaking at your conference and your audience of hundreds and hundreds of people. And I'm like, how many people saw me on Lundy's show eating a bagel? And like almost every hand in the audience went up. And I thought, I'm going to poison his cocktail tonight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a grind.
Okay. So This planner is amazing. You want to plan for success. You want to be unapologetically fierce in 2019. If you don't already have a planner, and most of you guys and gals, you've probably already bought planners, but I'm going to ask you to share this show. I'm going to ask you to share this out. This is how we can support a Wednesday Business Spotlight, an entrepreneur, and our friend, automotive greatness, motivational greatness, Mr. Glenn Lundy, who now, if you guys missed that piece of it, has signed a very, very important book deal with the top publisher in the country. So you can help be part of his success. That is the whole purpose behind the Wednesday Business Spotlight, is that we can help be the success behind our spotlights and our friends and support each other. So I'm asking you guys, if you love Glenn Lundy, I want you to share this show. I want you to encourage people to watch this show, to start following Glenn on #RiseAndGrind. And if you haven't bought your planner, I want you to buy a planner. And if you own car dealerships, or if you own, this is for everybody. If you own any kind of business, this is a great end of the year bonus. This is a great way to plan success and to be fierce in 2019. Share the show, share the show, share the show, and encourage
Lisa,
people.
It's funny that you say that about the dealerships. I've had some groups, that have been buying in bulk. They've been buying planners for their teams. And one of those groups, shocking, right? One of those groups is Liza and Scott Simons.
I knew it.
And who else? Brian Benstock.
Yep.
Like these dealers that truly care about their teams and want the best for their teams. They're buying them in bulk, man. They're buying in groups of 20, 30, 40 planners so that they can give them to their team. And so I think,
tell everybody how, when they're sharing this, because we're going to get a commitment from all these people that are on the show, that when they're sharing this out to their tribes and to their groups and whatever, and what would be the elevator pitch you would want them to put on top of the show, and where can they go and encourage people to go buy their planner? Right before you have to go to New York, you're going to be boxing planners again today.
I've been boxing planners for the last 10 days. Won't be nothing new. I want people to post these words. There's 3 words that I want them to post. Actually, they can do 4. Let's do 4 words on the post. When you share it out, I want you to put in the word rise, evolve, impact, and together. Because that's what we're going to do with this book. Is we are going to equip ourselves to rise every single day in a way that we evolve into the absolute best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Ultimately, that's going to cause us to impact our friends, our family members, our coworkers, our businesses. It's going to be a massive impact, and we're going to do it together. So rise, evolve, impact together, and they can go to GlennLundy.com.
But that's two N's.
With two N's, because I'm twice as nice. GlennLundy.com. But I did go by GlennLundy with one N.com, so I have that now in case you mess it up. But GlennLundy.com with two N's. You can get them there, get them out. Interactive. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to hold people accountable to using this every day of 2019. We're going to do it together. It's one of the key things. I do not want you to buy it and put it on the counter and let it get covered in dust. I want you to buy it. I want you to distribute it to your teams. I want to get everybody on literally the same page. Like, hey, guys, we're on this page right here.
Well, hey, tell everybody because we're wrapping up.
Right here.
We're like your show, we're wrapping up. Tell everybody where they can follow you every morning so that they can be on the same page with you after they buy their planner. And if you don't buy a planner, then don't even get on the show. No, I'm just kidding. I am, but I'm not.
#Rise and Grind. I go live Monday through Friday morning, 5:30 a.m. on my Facebook page, which is official Glenn Lundy. You can also catch the replays on YouTube. I got youtube.com/Glenn Lundy. I don't know if there's a theme here, or you can go to GlennLundy.com and it'll link you to the Facebook group Rise and Grind. It'll link you to my Facebook page. It'll link you to YouTube. It'll link you to everywhere. So just remember Glenn Lundy and you can find me.
Okay.
Glenn Lundy with
All
two
right,
N's.
tribe. So I'm a respecter of time. It is time for us to peace out. But the way that you can support our Wednesday spotlight, Mr. Glenn Lundy, that's Glenn with two N's, Glenn Lundy, is that you can share this show out. You can ask people to watch the show and to support our business spotlight, to support one of our own, the big seller, the unapologetically fierce Glenn Lundy. All right, Glenn, you have a fantastic time. Post lots of pictures in New York City. Yes, and make sure Savannah is fabulous at all times because there's a lot of competition in that city for precious little girls. So, and then also,
she will be fabulous.
Yes, she better be. You. And check your email because I sent you a link so that you can take her to see the Rockettes.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
I will check my email right now.
All right. I love you, my friend. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:45 a.m. Central, 7:45 Eastern at 15 Minutes of Fierce with Lisa Copeland.
Have a good day, darling.
Goodbye, darling.
Have a good day, darling.
Darling.